So what exactly is Undertale Yellow? I need you to tell me, because in this video, we're going to be checking out music from the soundtrack. Hello and welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch, musician, and music teacher living in Seattle. So in this video, we're going to listen to like 5 or 6 tracks from Undertale Yellow. But, well, here's what I was going to do originally. I went to the soundtrack page on YouTube. I searched for most popular. The song Remedy popped up. I listened like 10 seconds to vet it. And I was like, I hit stop. And I was like, there's so many tracks here. What if we just like grabbed 5 or 6 randomly and just like experience it that way? So I thought I never do that. It might be more fun. I don't know. I don't really know anything. This is a fan-made game, question mark. I mean, I know so little about Undertale as it is. So anyway, let me know what's going on. But either way, I'm excited. Let's go. Okay, we are starting with Once Upon a Truthful Time. I went in and organized it by oldest videos, and actually the whole soundtrack was there. It's 3 hours long. Well, we can't do that. So I went to the video to the right of it, and it's Once Upon a Truthful Time. So that's what we are going to do. Here we go. I just love that, the quiver of vibrato on there. Nice harmonies. Oh, that's a nice melody. I love the background voicing. You can hear that in there. It's a nice mix. Gorgeous melody. The harmonies are very accessible. Obviously, it's a ballad. We're moving very slowly through here. Composer, it sounds so similar to the Undertale experience that I've gotten from other, I guess, official. Well, we've done a couple. You know what? I don't know if compositionally, if we've done the original game, we've done some other fan stuff, and I don't know who's behind the music for all those. Is it the same person? Is it random people? This is I'm in unfamiliar territory here, so you can let me know. This is moving really smoothly though. Like everything feels good so far. I love the style of like that. Has it like a throwback video game vibrato on the notes that were given, and it's wide open for accessibility though. Meaning this is moving slow. The harmonies are simple. We can just really experience what's going on here. Different shift with our accompaniment rhythm there with the upbeat bop, 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 getting so much more of the pulse. Nice fade there and handoff of where that's going to go. That was a nice little track. That went quick. Okay, that was Once Upon a Truthful Time. Let's just go back to the page. We're just going to kind of click through here randomly. Let's keep going by oldest. Let's go back to oldest. Okay, we've done that. Let's go down to the 3rd row here. Only 54 seconds. No, we don't want to listen to something that short. Let's do, I don't know, In Darkness. Here we go. This is In Darkness. Different voicing on the piano or keyboards here. With some background synths. I like it. More variations on that. Ooh. Little counterpoint going on. Simplest terms, meaning kind of similar melodic ideas occurring at the same time against each other. Another level of it introduced in the lower left hand. Oh, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting. I was not waiting for that to come in. That was cool. Okay, I dig it. Let's grab that transition again. So nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would not have thought that's where that's going to go. Cool. I like our synth bass sound underneath on the low side. Wow, what a variation from the last track. The primary melodic kind of contour that we're seeing quite a bit thematically throughout this. It's all over the... Ooh, yeah, the chord progression's nice. Oh, interesting. Ooh, some variations there. Okay. That sounds like playing on like wine glasses with water. This just gives me that like emotion of like a character navigating through. Oh, hold on. A little more mysterious now with not quite a church organ type sound, but a little timbre shift there. Anyway, the character feeling kind of like overwhelmed, going through some large area, exploring the unknown. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I like that. That was huge in variety from the last one. Very enjoyable. Let's see. Let's go. I kind of like what we're doing. We've got going to oldest. We've gone down. You know what? Let's just try another one from that row there. So we've got like completely two. Like, you know what? Let's not do 6. Let's do 10. Okay, that's 2 so far. Let's do 10 of these. This is pretty fun, actually. I really wasn't expecting that one to pop into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was very, very different from the beginning with the way they were kind of stacking the counterpoint of like melodic ideas that were kind of corresponding with each other, and it dropped into the groove. Fever Pitch. I like the name of that one. Let's listen to Fever Pitch. This is number 3. Ooh. Hell yeah. Massively different music idea already. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little simulated pizzicatos. Up, up, up. With the little toms on there. Yeah, very cool. Like you kind of open with 1, 2, 3, 4, as the motif for the song, the reoccurring kind of ostinato that's going to drive everything. And you have the little spices of that's cool. And I don't know, the biggest pull for me is the style of the way the sounds are being given to us. It has that like 8-bit kind of old school. Everything feels very, very, very video game-esque. I mean, there's so many styles of like saying 8-bit is kind of like too easy of a classification, I guess, because there's so many styles within that. But this, I guess it kind of sounds like Undertale because the music that we've done from this has kind of it does have those characteristics in the way it flows and stuff, but I'd say it's pretty dominant with like staying consistent within that. Now that'd be funny saying that as we keep clicking through these, that if it becomes really different, but oh well, we'll roll the dice on that one. There's actually pretty decent hi-hat sound there. This movement's fun, man. Oh, cool right hand keyboard movement there. That's fun. Whoa, abrupt ending. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. All right. I dug that one. I think out of all these so far, that was probably my favorite just because I like the playfulness of it. But they've all had like cool little merits, you know, like it's pretty fun. Okay. Let's see. I click on, nope, that's popular. Let's click on oldest. That was Fever Pitch. Let's go to the next row down. Seclusion, fun-sized, forlorn house guest. Fun-sized. We're going to listen. Okay, this is number 4, fun-sized. Here we go. Way different timbre and bass. Oh, man. Hell yeah. Fun-sized is great. Listen to a little whistle tone. Bum, 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 bum. This one is amazing. Oh yeah, man. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba. This is good stuff. Sorry, I know I'm talking over a lot of it. Let's just go back a little bit because this one's so ridiculous in a great way. Oh, I actually sang the wrong chord resolution. My fault. Okay, that one was so simple. That's my new favorite. That was so ridiculous. That would be so much fun to play. Okay, great job. Fun size, short, but excellent. Okay, that was 4. This is number 5. Let's stay in the same row here. Let's do Seclusion. Ooh. Kind of sounds like the name. What a different vibe. Super slow in the BPM too. The quality of sound on the tom or kick way more round compared to the other stuff we've had with a little bit of percussion that we've had. I mean, you kind of get a hint from the title, Seclusion, right? This kind of perhaps matches that emotion. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. So a little variation on where a melodic contour is going there. Very cool. I like it. Super warm tones, wide open underneath with a little bass synth things going on. But I don't know. I mean, obviously the focal point is the melody and how that is like, you know, moving very slowly. But I like the difference in sound and percussion that was used in this one. That was cool. All right, that was number 5. Let's continue our journey here. Let's go down to the next row. Okay, we've got main menu 3, Snowfall, organ demo, Blizzard. Ooh. Well, Snowfall and Blizzard sound kind of similar, so let's do main menu 3. What a groove. Ultra short staccato. Boop, beep, boop, boop, ba. Little descending pits line there. Hear the difference in like that snare drum? This sounds like menu music. Chord progression's cute. Good job. But the tone on... Dude, that's actually... Man, that sounds like a real... I love the tone of the bass. That sounds like some like electric bass tones I've attempted to achieve before. Oh, this is gorgeous. Smooth. That's a main menu I would chill in for a bit. Cool. That was so short, but that was really good. Okay, that was number 5. Let's stay... Hold on. Let's stay in that line. Let's see. Blizzard or Snowfall? Let's go with Blizzard because it sounds more aggressive. Was it approaching? Sorry. Listen to that snare drum. And tambourine. Yeah, see. It's crazy how different we're getting all this. It's cool. Cool bass line. Fucking chimes, dude. Orchestral tubular chimes. Yeah, none of them so far have had like doom ga goom go ga goom ba we really got that. You could scratch that itch on that one. Was that 5 or 6? I feel like that was 5. This, whatever, we'll say it was 5. I can't remember, but if we do too many, who cares? Because this is pretty fun. All right, we'll say this is number 6. Let's go down the next. Birds of a Feather. Mo Money. Delivery. Occupied Turf. Let's do Mo Money. Hell yeah. Whoa. 1987 called. Oh my God, dude. Maybe like early 90s. MC Hammer type shit. Basic call and response stuff. But the property, it's that swing type thing that's going on underneath that really makes it, have that sound. Oh, the bridge is nice. For the chorus. In the background, that's cool. I borderline wait for it to go and kind of bust into that, Somebody should do an Undertale Yellow live gig. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, man. Like, the one thing I can say right now, like, one of the biggest takeaways is all of these sound different. I think that's really important that you create such a different experience with listening. Okay, that was number 6. Here is number 7. Shuffling. That was borderline shuffle. Let's see. Relaxation. Honeydew Cabin. Honeydew Hideaway. Let's do relaxation. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Little guitar version. It's like guitar slash. It has that, like, keyboard sound to it, though. Simulated clarinet lines. Nice harmony underneath, moving through the chord progression. It is, as titled, it's relaxing. Oh. This is like organizing your item inventory music. It's one of those, you just go into it and you just put the controller down. Chill. I like the background, simulated trombones, horn lines. It's playing whole notes. Works really well. Ooh, nice. Wow. Every one of these, it really gives you a very different, everything is tangible in a very, very different way. Okay, that was 7. Let's do 8. We're going down here. We haven't done this row yet. Wow, there's a lot of honeydews. Honeydew, that's only 19 seconds long. No, we won't do that. Let's do Honeydew Ruins. Oh, listen to that cross stick. Okay, we got a straight up swing here. Upright bass sounds pretty good. Listen, that snare drum For what it is, it's cool. Oh, interesting. Ooh, interesting metric shift there. Hold on. I want to get that. Let's see. It's 27. Let's go back to like 19. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. I like where the thought process went there from a compositional side. Dig it up. It's be fun to play. Yeah, I like the that sounded real on the end there. I like the metric shifts rhythmically. That was pretty cool. All right, that was, what did we say? That was 7? Is this, wait, was that 7 or 8? Who cares, man? We'll say this is 8. It probably is, but whatever. Here is number 8. Let's go down to the line we haven't done. Main menu 4. They have a lot of main menu music. Aviation, Quiet Stay, Vigorous Train. Let's do main menu 4. Here we go. Number 8. Similar properties, but yet different to the other main menu. If you remember, we talked about the staccato short themes. With the reverb was cool. Nice little ring there. That was cool. 22. Let's go back to like 16. Oh, I love it. Little callback there. Oh. We have so many variations on sound style on these keyboard / synth lines. I wonder, the brain space here is really cool. Finding creative ways to use them all, you know? Ooh. What a nice augmentation. Remember how short everything was a little bit ago? It's still short in delivery, but a lot more layers going on. That was really cool. Man. All right, number 9. This is fun, man. This is a good time. Okay, oldest. Number 9. Let's go down. Let's pick from this one. Danza. Cafe Dune. Oasis Valley Indoors. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful. Sounds like a symphonic woodwind section. Some horns on the low end. This is so different. I love it. Murky in tone. One elongation of sound. Ooh, that was the most clear cadential point. Wow. You know, oh, nice. There's the lawnmower in the background. Sorry about that. One thing, okay, we'll listen now for the 10th one. I think it only makes sense because I heard 10 seconds of it, but we got to go to the most popular track, Remedy, and actually listen to that. Before we do that, let's just give our, we need to applaud the composition side here because we've listened to 9 tracks and every single one of them sounded different from a compositional standpoint, from use of rhythm, different timbre styles, musical styles. We had even ones that like changed. We had cool metric use. The rhythms were fun. We explored a lot of musical ideas, yet they all kind of like live within the same house of that sound. Remember we talked about the video game sound and kind of Undertale having this like ownership of border, like you can kind of class it on its own. So you need to make sure that, and I'm sorry for being so ignorant right now, not knowing who has written all this, but you got to like, go give them a pat on the back because they've done a really good job here. Because I think it's important when, clearly people love this franchise and that's awesome. But part of the art is the audio experience. And I think you're getting just from the little short we've done. And it's a 3-hour soundtrack you can listen to within the 9 tracks that we listened to already. there was so much variety. So for me, that's super. I respect it. I appreciate it. Let's check out the most. Oh, sorry. Let's get this maximized here. All right, here is Remedy, and this is the last one we will do. That's so different from everything else. Yeah, good job on the program drums. Those like distorted guitar / keyboard lines sound so good. Oh wait, is this melody and is this a shout out to anything else from Undertale? Yeah, man. Man, we had that rhythm in the other track. That's cool that it made itself here. That's 105. Hold on. I want that transition again. That was dope. Nice phrasing use. Repeat. That's very strong. That's a super strong repeating phrase to put in your ears there. I like it quite a bit. Okay, here we go. This has way more of a metal feel to it. Whoa, that's cool. Really cool ideas. Yeah, man, it's like super singable. Ooh, hold on. I like the accent on the rhythm you start. This is cool. Everything is so fucking different, man. Ultra triplet focus at the end. Oh man, and the abrupt ending. That was really good. Like seriously, what an experience. I was not expecting. I'm surprised. This definitely, out of all the ideas, like let's listen to a bunch of tracks from the same video game series, and I don't know. I'm just super surprised. There it is, 10 tracks from Undertale Yellow. I had no clue what was coming. Pleasantly surprised with the amount of variety we got. Again, I already said it. I'm going to say it again. Make sure and go let the composer or team of composers know they did a great job. And like the video game audio experience is so freaking important. And I think it was nailed here. I have no experience in the game, but I feel very confident if I was to play that game, I would be very, very happy with the soundtrack. Like, I don't know. That might not be equally as important to everyone. Like gameplay is probably the most important part, but for me, it's a package deal with, obviously I'm not nerd out and be hyper focused on music. This is who I am. But anyway, I'm just trying to say awesome. Anyway, there it is. My name is DrumRollTony. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you did not like it, please click the dislike button. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, please. And thank you. Have a great day. YouTube thinks you want to watch one of these two videos next. Take it easy. Bye-bye.